What is going on, everybody? We are back on it. My Hero Academia, Season 4, Episode 20. Coming down to the last handful of episodes here. I think by the time we finish the month of March, I think My Hero Academia will be wrapped up. I don't see the anime stopping anytime soon. So has there been any word on a Season 5? Will we be getting it? I'm guessing no way this year. Um, Same time next year, late winter. If you guys have any information on that, let me know. Coming off of last episode, nothing too crazy happened. I mean, the kids are kind of doing their school concert thing, so we don't really need to address that. But at the end of the episode, we did have the new villain for the, I guess, next arc. Um, Gentle and La Brava. They are planning to attack the festival um, on school grounds. So I don't know what either of their quirks are. We know that the school has heightened security since the multiple issues that they've had. The kids are living on dorms, to kind of, lessen the threat and all that. So I don't know if their quirks allow them to kind of infiltrate, or they're going to infiltrate in a way that maybe anybody could. I don't know if the festival, like, does it have outside people? Is it open to the public or anything like that? I'm not quite. I don't think it would be because it's not like everybody that has a dangerous mindset or quirk. It's not like their quirks are on display. You can't like scan them with like a metal detector. Um, if they have a pretty powerful quirk and they walk in there, it could be damaged. So maybe it'll just be for the students. I'm not sure kind of the audience that's going to be involved, but how they get in, I don't know if it's quirk related or if they just forced their way in by straight up force. And then what does he mean by attack the festival? Does he plan on just showing that he can get through the best school security? Does he plan on killing a teacher in front of everybody, capturing students? Like I don't know what his motive is. Is he someone that wants to kill? Um, because he has his own kind of like vigilante motives that we've seen. Um, so I don't even know if he wants to kill students, wants to kill teachers, or if he just wants to show that he can do this to kind of let everybody know like you're not as safe as you think you are. But I'm guessing him and her are going to be the next villain and next arc. We kind of get the same formula with My Hero. It's train, fight villain, train again, fight new villain, train, fight villain. So I'll be interested to see what Gentle and La Brava bring to the story, and if it changes kind of the dynamic. I mean, they're going to get in. But then what does that do for UA moving forward? Because we already had All Might like going door to door begging parents to, still believe in us, let us, look after your kids. If it happens, not if, when it happens again, do the students just get pulled? Do they go to other schools? We'll kind of see what happens from there. So let's go ahead and get into it. I just passed through the opening. Yes, I did watch it. Saw that Aries showed up on campus and they're kind of still doing their thing. But yeah, right after the opening, pressing play right now. Mirio in the bush. Might be a little too much, yeah. Oh my god. He did not just say that. Oh, Mirio, you're gonna be the #1 hero one of these days. I believe it. You stay close to Erie, man. Groom her, work her, whatever you gotta do so she can rewind you back, bro. Gold Tips Imperial. What? Mm. We're gonna have to have a fast forward here unless they plan on stretching out a month in 5 episodes. Oh, there he is. Monoma. Here's the thing, though. If I don't know if there's still DNA active or anything inside of Mirio, but is there anything for Monoma to copy if he were to touch Mirio, or is there's just no DNA? I don't know what the repercussions are, what he needs to copy a quirk. If someone once had one and then lost it, I guess there's nothing for him to copy. The one who slaps him with the big hands. They got a beauty pageant. Who's she, the girl? Jesus. Look at her just hanging out. I wonder if she's gonna figure out a way to make her spirals more. Don't say it. Beauty pageant champion. Support class 3G. Oh, he's shy. True, it is her last chance. If she can figure out a way to like beeline her laser beam surge, whew. There she is, Hatsume. Number 202. She's still going all out. I don't think that thing's ready, girl. Yeah. All right, number 203 coming up. There he is. He's freaking out. I really want. I don't know if we're still like doing the there's a rat inside UA that's a teacher student, but I really hope we do still go kind of down that path and find out who it is. I have no idea which teacher it could be, just from the teachers we've seen. Um, oh wow, and they're already building it up. He wanted them to cancel the festival. Well, when it happens, he wasn't wrong, so you're definitely not going to get another chance. You better hope they don't get in. They're going to get in. Like, who could it be? Midnight, Present Mike, Ectoplasm. Imagine it being fucking Eraserhead. That'd probably be the biggest, probably like WTF. We know it's not All Might. We hope not. Could be Midnight, Ectoplasm, McCree. I don't know his name. Present Mike, All Might. I'm trying to think what would hurt, what would hit the most. It had to be Eraserhead. Off the dance team. Yep. They got rid of his ass. Imagine being able to see clearly from 5 kilometers away. They're gonna need him to jump around. Yep. He's not even gonna be seen. They're just pushing that man to the side. Look at Coda working on his public speaking skills. Merci. Oh yeah, I forgot we were working on long range attacks. Oh, oh wow. The body's starting to go again. 20% in a pinpoint location looks to be his limit. Yeah, he didn't have to go through any of this. And I wonder, like, how many times, like, because Deku made the comment, like, oh, All Might wasn't going 100% all the time, because if he did, the world around him would just been destroyed. Buildings, ground, people. My question, what is that the golden snitch? What is it? glove to help. But how many times did All Might really use 100% of his power in anything? Maybe the first time he fought All Might, I mean, All for One, when he fought Nomu, and the second time he fought All for One. Besides that, is there any real? I mean, we don't know, but we can assume no villain or underground thug has pushed him to that. Poof. Oh man. But eventually, yeah, yeah. What happens if something happens? You don't have your equipment on you, or it breaks. If you're nothing without the suit, you don't deserve it. But I do wonder how often All Might actually had to go 1%. Actually had to go 100%. Oh, that's the name of the episode. He's looking to see if there's ever been pictures or videos of him in equipment. Oh, are they gonna see? Let's see if that. It sounds like he's just playing some creepy carnival music. Has Deku ever heard of this villain, or? Yeah. Yeah, he's just putting these out and isn't caught. Well, they've made the connection now. I mean, there's still no connection, but. Agreed. Oh, so she has morals, it seems. Yeah, so I don't think he plans on killing a kid. At least we don't think so. I don't know what his deep down motives are or what he'll do when the situation presents itself. Is he gonna bring other people with him or it's just those two? So his quirk seems to be flashy. He doesn't want to alert people in the skies. I mean, he's got it pretty, but will it go that easy? there's the connection. So he plans to get in, do it, come back, shoot the video, get out. Oh, he's serious. Yeah, what about that? Oh, what's her quirk? Professional hacker? Does it have anything to do with her quirk, or she's just an actual hacker? Oh, she sought him out. His first and only fan? La Brava. Betting the mustache. I don't know how old she is or what the relationship is, but I I don't know how to take that. And that's it. All right, we didn't get anything too wild there, other than the police chief saying, "Hey, we've had issues. You know what's going on in the public. There is no more symbol of peace. Villains are on an uprising. Let's not give them a reason to want to attack or make us seem weak, or an event, a specific event. Like he said, don't put out honey for the villains." And the principal, like, kind of persuaded them, we need this. The kids need it. Um, and then somebody else made the comment. Who was that? Who else made the comment there about it? Was it La Brava? I feel like that was brought up multiple times about, like, having an event, attracting villains, things like that. The stuff in the middle, is what it is. The kids are still prepping, getting things to going. We got to see Eri, we got to see Aizawa. Mirio's back on campus. I just hope him and Eri develop a really good bond, and later on, hopefully sooner than later, we can try to figure something out. I know it's a lot for her, given what she just came from. So to like lock her in a room and be like, "Hey, um, do what you got to do. Help this man out, give him back his quirk, help us. It would be a lot." But I still feel like she should, maybe with a little push and slash her wanting to figure out like the things that she could be able to do. She could just become a doctor and have people live forever. The population, like, she would make so much money. People on their deathbeds, that fell ill of cancer and sickness, pay her and let her rewind you. Let her grant you back 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Now she's going to have to refine it. She can't be rewinding people back, killing them while she does it, but it could be a bright future for her if that's a path she wants to go. Maybe she just always stays this reluctant, shy girl for all of her life, which is, understandable given everything she's been through with her upbringing and her history and all. But that could be a good kind of career path for her. Um, her being a doctor and kind of like an emergency hero doctor if heroes are rushed from a scene or a crime scene and they're, on the verge of death. They've got multiple, like, I was going to say bullet holes, but I mean holes from other people's quirks, bullet holes, whatever. She could just reset it, scale it back, heal it. There's a bright future for her depending on what she wants to do, but she's very young and it's going to take time. It's good to see Mirio Aizawa. I still hold on to that theory that hopefully there is a rat within the teacher community. Maybe it's a student who's posing as a kid. But I do hope maybe it comes to fruition or follows up and we kind of find out who it is. I was just trying to think mid-episode. Could it be the principal? Could it be Midnight or Eraserhead, Ectoplasm, Midnight? I feel like for it to hit hard, it would have to be a teacher that we get to see on a normal basis. Because if you show me a teacher that like we've seen once or twice, like the McCree character or whatever, it's gonna be like, okay, that sucks. But if it's like Aizawa, maybe even Present Mike, that's about as much as I'd stretch it to like have that like kind of impact. Um, but besides that solid episode, and we got his plan on how he plans to attack. From his statements, it doesn't seem like he plans to take a kid hostage or kill one of the kids. I guess he just wants to kind of show it can be done. Heroes are still weak, and he hopes that this kind of makes the heroes stronger, the new generation that are in the school, kind of as they get older. But that seems to kind of be about it. So let me know what you guys thought. And again, I don't know the relationship between La Brava and Gentle. If it's like a sexual thing, if it's just straight fan. I don't know the age difference or what they got going on. And we still don't know what their quirks are. I mean, I don't know if what they showed us was them hinting at her quirk, having it something to be with like technology or any kind of hacking or being able to break into the Matrix type stuff, or if they just did that for visual purposes. And then she said, "Hey, you're not going to use your quirk." He's like, "No, there's people in the sky that could see it." So I don't know if he has a big, grand, flashy quirk that, like, if used, anybody from above could spot it. Because there's a lot of quirks out there that like can be discreet, and you wouldn't be able to like kind of know or detect. But we'll kind of see what it has to say, and we'll go from there. This should go up Saturday afternoon. Tomorrow, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, to have my first podcast episode up, maybe around like 4, 5, 6 p.m. Eastern. And then, guys, on Patreon, we'll be getting Vinland Saga episode 2. And then besides that, we'll keep the regular week going of Demon Slayer Full Metal, Demon Slayer Full Metal off, My Hero Vinland / podcast, and all that kind of stuff. So you guys have a good weekend. Enjoy it. And I'll catch y'all hopefully tomorrow for this this podcast. If not, by next Sunday at the latest. But hopefully tomorrow. Help us get to 6,000 subscribers. Like, share, favorite, subscribe. And as always,